come no further.
Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
I
brought a lot of steel.
It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's Al-Mualim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
You've a traitor in your midst.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I won't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then, that I may judge the truth. Who is this traitor?
Robert de Sable.
My lieutenant!
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Garnier de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabran. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
My liege.
Oh, there he is.
It is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader army?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
Thank you.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord.
Fight to the
Let
death.
this be decided by combat.
Hell
Only
yeah.
God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
If this is what you wish,
It is.
so be it.
Fight to the death. I'm glad God and these 50 men are deciding this fight, though. It makes a lot of sense. I just gotta go. If I can go into the last fight with full health, I think I'll be okay. So I just gotta play super careful here. Oh, there we go. We're getting on a roll now. There we go. Damn, look at that. Look at that. Get wrecked. Please look at him. Please lock onto him. There we go. There's one hit. Alright, we basically have a full synchro bar here. 2 hits. He's not going for the free ones. That's good. I don't know if that counts as a hit or not, but we knocked him away. Oh, X is dodge. Which I didn't do. I gave him a free hit instead. Okay, maybe I shouldn't dodge. I don't think that counts as a hit, which sucks. There we go. He did the thing to give him a free hit, but my guard stayed up for some reason. Knock him away again. Oh, damn those power swings. And then 2 free shots. Okay. Oh, I got really lucky there. I went way too early. Because he did a short one, then he did a long one, and I did the opposite for both of them. Oh, what? And then I hit him on the ground. That was the first time that let me do that. Well, finally. Good God.
Schemes like you are put to rest.
You know nothing of schemes. You're but a puppet. He betrayed you, boy. Just as he betrayed me.
Speak sense, Templar, or not at all.
9 men he sent you to kill, yes? The 9 who guarded the treasure's secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin. Not 9, but 10.
A 10th? None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well. And I doubt very much you'd take his life as willingly as you've taken mine.
Who?
It is your master, Al-Mualim.
But he is not a Templar.
Did you never wonder how it is he knew so much? Where to find us, how many we number, what we aspire to attain?
He is the master of the assassins.
We, master of lies. You and I just 2 more pawns in his grand game. Now, with my death, only you remain. You think he'll let you live, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
Ah, but he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share.
No.
Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
Well fought, assassin. It seems God favors your cause.
Oh my God, I'm glad that's over.
God had nothing to do with it. I was the better fighter.
Ah, you may not believe in him, but it seems he believes in you. Before you go, I have a question.
Ask it then.
Why? Why travel all this way? Risk your life 1,000 times, all to kill a single man.
He threatened my brothers and what we stand for.
Ah, vengeance then.
No, not vengeance. Justice, that there might be peace.
This is what you fight for? Peace? Do you see the contradiction?
Some men cannot be reasoned.
Like that madman, Saladin.
I think he'd like to see an end to this war as much as you.
So I've heard, but never seen.
Even if he doesn't say it, it's what the people want. Saracen and Crusader alike.
The people know not what they want. It's why they turn to men like us.
Then it falls to men like you to do what is right.
Nonsense. We come into the world kicking and screaming, violent and unstable. It is what we are. We cannot help ourselves.
No. We are what we choose to be.
Your kind. Always playing with words.
I speak the truth. There's no trick to be found here.
We'll know soon enough. But I fear you cannot have what you desire this day. Even now, that heathen Saladin cuts through my men and I must attend to them. But perhaps, having seen how vulnerable he is, he will reconsider his actions. Yes, in time, what you seek may be possible.
You were no more secure than him. Do not forget that. The men you left behind to rule in your stead did not intend to serve you for longer than they have.
Yes. I am well aware.
Then I'll take my leave. My master and I have much to discuss. It seems that even he is not the fault.
He is only human, as are we all. You as well.
Safety and peace be upon you.
Okay, so we have one final target. It's not in a town. It's not anything like that. It's actually our master, the dude who we've been taking orders from the entire time. The assassin leader is actually a Templar. Huge plot twist, I should say. I'm not gonna lie, the stream's going on a lot longer than I thought it would. I probably should have cut this up into 2 different sit-downs.
I said get up, goddammit!
Oh, he's pissed.
Listen,
Oh no.
seems your assassin friends found us.
What?
Gunshots.
How'd you do it, Desmond?
Hey, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever's going on down there has got nothing to do with me.
They're here for you, and I sure as shit didn't invite them. What's the situation down there?
We're taking heavy fire.
Can you contain it? Or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5 or 6. We've got them outnumbered. Couple of wounded, but we'll pull through. We'll get it under control.
God damn you, Desmond. You couldn't leave well enough alone.
I don't
I
know.
told you I had nothing to do with
I don't know
this.
shit about
How
this.
would I even contact them? Telepathy? Come on.
Doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon enough. Here, have a listen.
Wonder if assassins use guns.
That's been neutralized.
Looks like the cavalry won't be coming.
Dunno, Doc. We're freaking out a minute ago. A little research facility not as secure as you thought it was? Worried they'll be back with more?
I don't think so, Desmond.
What Lucy here is trying to say is that there aren't any assassins left to come for you. We've been very busy this past year, hunting down your little enclaves, your desert communes and whatnot. I'm afraid you're on your own. Rest up, Mr. Miles. Tomorrow, we finish this.
No problem. Open my door, please. I'm speeding through this because, like I said, I've been streaming for over 3.5 hours now. And I'm not going to lie, I did not think that the last 2 towns were going to take this long, because it turns out it was the last 3 towns and then a bonus town. Not town, a bonus boss. It took me 4 damn tries. What?
Get up.
Even earlier than usual, Doc.
I'd like to get this over with as quickly as possible.
Hey, me too.
If you say so.
Don't be so glum, Mr. Miles. Today is a historic day. One that will be remembered for years to come. Remembered by some of us, anyway.
Somebody asked what state I'm in. I'm currently in the middle of Missouri. But like the shitty part, so yeah. Let's do this. Final block. This should not be a long one if I remember anything.
Oh, the
about it.
loading screens.
Assassin's Creed 2 is your second favorite? I don't know if my second favorite would be 2 or Revelations, but my favorite is Brotherhood. I mentioned that before. Probably more than once in this playthrough.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
Gone to see the master.
Was it the Templars? Did they attack again?
They walk the path
What path? What are you talking about?
towards the light.
Speak sense.
There is only what the master shows us. This is the truth.
You've lost your mind.
You too will walk the path, or you will perish. So the master commands.
It was Al-Mualim, wasn't it? What's he done to you?
Praise be to the master, for he has led us to the light.
Ooh, that dude's in a trance. So apparently the master's fucking with people and everybody's gone up there to see him. Hey, look, we're running the hill backwards this time. Isn't that weird?
The will of the master must be obeyed.
They're all under a trance. Holy shit.
He is the light. He is the way.
They all talk about how awesome the master is. That's so... What has he done to them? I know what he's done to them. I played this game before. But it's the chaos. Anyone who hasn't seen Assassin's Creed who managed to stick around through the entire playthrough must be wondering, what has he done to them? Excuse me, boys. What? These are the guys who've been protecting the city the whole time. Do you know who I am? Like, that's the thing. They've heard me. They know that I've killed, like, hundreds of thousands of people. Ow. They're kind of good, though. They're assassins, so, you know. Should probably treat them with a little bit more respect than I treated anybody else. They have that parry move, too, that's really annoying. But we'll take them down one by one. Just as all of them have fallen. I am Altair. Motherfucker. Oh, the fucking power swings. He hit me 3 fucking times, at least. After knocking my guard away, so that's something. Another one bites the dust. No, hit the motherfucker on the ground, dipshit. Oh, never mind, he died. Hello. Don't play this game. I'm Altair.
As the master commands, or the light, kill the traitor, or the master. He does not walk the path. This
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
You cannot run forever.
They wouldn't be that bad, but they have that damn parry move.
Take them down.
Oh, we're doing good, though. We're holding up. There were a lot of them. And now there's a lot less of them. Ooh, that kind of hurt, though. Hey, we got our whole synchro bar back. For the most part. And then we lost 2 of them, but it's okay. We got a lot of our synchro bar back. Hey, yo. What the fuck? Oh, okay. He could have came a little sooner. He's still got one good arm to throw knives with. Yeah, that dude could have showed up a little sooner, but okay. It saved me some time, really. It's not like I would have died there.
Time to arrive.
So it seems.
Guard yourself well, friend. Al-Mualim has betrayed us.
Yes. Betrayed his Templar allies as well.
How do you know?
After we spoke, I returned to the ruins beneath Solomon's temple. Robert had kept a journal, filled its pages with revelations. What I read there broke my heart. But it also opened my eyes. You were right, Altair. All along our master has used us. We were not meant to save the Holy Land, but deliver it to him. He must be stopped.
Be careful, Malik. What he's done to the others, he'll do to us given the chance. You must stay far from him.
What would you propose? My blade arm is still strong and my men remain my own. It would be a mistake not to use us.
Distract these thralls then. Assault the fortress from behind. If you can draw their attention away from me, I might reach Al-Mualim.
I will do as you ask, Dai.
The men we face, their minds are not their own. If you can avoid killing them.
Yes. Though he has betrayed the tenets of the Creed, it does not mean we must as well. I'll do what I can.
It's all I ask. Safety and peace, my friend.
Your presence here will deliver us both.
Okay, so they're going to throw out a distraction. And I missed somebody in the chat telling me to climb the tower. I could knock them out of it. Which would have been cool. I'm sorry I missed that. But they're going to be distraction from behind. So why would you lock me in here with you? Now you don't have an escape route. But if they distract from behind, then I'll be able to get to Al-Mualim, whatever the fuck his name is.
I must be careful not to harm them.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Sorry, I missed a flag that I'm not collecting. Okay, back to the cool guy walk. Again, with locking me in here with them. Like, why? Now you have nowhere to run.
No!
How?
What's happening?
So, the student returns.
I've never been one to run.
Never been one to listen either.
I still live because of it.
What will I do with you?
Let me go.
Oh, Altair. I hear the hatred in your voice. Feel its heat. Let you go? Well, that would be unwise.
Why are you doing this?
I found proof
Proof of what?
that nothing is true, and everything is permitted. Come, destroy the betrayer. Send him from this world.
These are all 9 of the people that I've killed. Or 10, however many. I think these are all, yeah, these are all 9 Templars that I've taken so far. And they will die again. Oh, the power swing. Oh, fuck that power swing. And the triple hits, man. Like, what was the point of making my synchronization bar bigger if you were just going to let the enemies do more damage when they hit me? He took 2 synchro shots with 1 hit. We're gonna be fine, though. We're gonna be fine. Just me and Fatty. And Fatty goes down with a kick to the balls.
Face me! Or are you afraid?
I have stood before 1,000 men, all of them superior to you, and all of them dead, by my hand. I am not afraid.
Prove it.
What could I possibly fear? Look at the power I command.
His superpowers will be explained in a moment for anyone wondering in the chat. Come on. Oh, the power swings. Oh my god. Thank god they refilled my synchro meter. I would have been dead. Just because those 3 hits took away like 17 synchro meters. I only killed 1.
Have you any final words?
You lied to me. Called Robert's goal foul when all along it was yours as well.
I've never been much good at sharing.
You won't succeed. Others will find the strength to stand against you.
And this is why, so long as men maintain free will, there can be no peace.
I killed the last man who spoke as such.
Bold words, boy. Just words.
Then let me go. I'll put words into action. Tell me, Master, why did you not make me like the other assassins? Why allow me to retain my mind?
Who you are and what you do are twined too tight together. To rob you of one would have deprived me of the other. And those Templars had to die. But the truth is, I did try. In my study, when I showed you the treasure. But you are not like the others. You saw through the illusion.
Illusion?
That's all it's ever done. This Templar treasure, this piece of Eden, this word of God. Do you understand now? Red Sea was never parted. Water never turned to wine. It was not the machinations of Iris that spawned the Trojan War, but this! Illusions! All of them!
What you plan is no less an illusion. To force men to follow you against their will.
Is it any less real than the phantoms the Saracens and Crusaders follow now? Those craven gods who retreat from this world that men might slaughter one another in their names? They live amongst an illusion already. I'm simply giving them another. One that demands less blood.
At least they choose these phantoms.
Or do they? Aside from the occasional convert or heretic?
It isn't right.
Now logic has left you. In its place, you embrace emotion. I am disappointed.
What's to be done then?
You will not follow me, and I cannot compel you.
And you refuse to give up this evil scheme.
It seems then we are at an impasse.
No, we are at an end.
I will miss you, Altair. You were my very best student.
There's only one way to go out, and that's the Hidden Blade. Good night. That was it. I'll explain why that boss fight was way too easy in a second. But we did it.
Possible. The student does not defeat the teacher.
In one move, bitch.
So it seems. You have won then. Go and claim your prize.
You held fire in your hand, old man. It should have been destroyed.
Destroy the only thing capable of ending the Crusades and creating true peace? Never.
Then I will.
We'll see about that. I applied my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this also was...
Is that the apple? Yes, it is. What?
Destroy it! Destroy it as you said you would!
I can't.
Yes, you can, Altair. But you won't. We've got it.
Oh my god, okay.
What the hell was that?
Well? We've got them out.
How many?
At least half a dozen.
We don't need them all.
We should assume some amount of decay. I can't imagine they'll all still be functioning. At least 2 appear to reside on land masses that no longer exist.
We'll dispatch teams to each site and determine viability. We only need 1, after all.
What about the rest?
Collect them. Let's not leave anything to chance. Last thing we need is some damn survivor making trouble for us in the new world.
And the assassin?
We have what we need. Kill him.
Wait. You know how these things work. I doubt we'll be able to walk right in.
What's your point?
We might need him. His memories. I'd recommend we hold him until we have confirmation that there aren't any surprises waiting for us at the sites.
This is a waste of time.
You said it yourself. We shouldn't leave anything to chance.
Very well. Ensure we have no further need of him, then kill him.
Fine.
Is that the Big Show with 2 really tall dudes next to him?
Stop undermining my authority.
You just saved your ass.
Let's go. We've got a lot of work to do. Don't get too comfortable, Mr. Miles. We'll be back for you soon enough.
What the hell is that?
Eagle Vision. I'm gonna go see if I can use that computer real quick. Because I still have these pins. I must have missed my opportunity. I stole the pins. I must have missed my opportunity to access it. There's a point after you steal the pins when you can actually log on to the computer and view your own stats. But yeah, we have Eagle Vision now. Depending on where we walk to. Here we go. Are you ready? Maybe not. There it is.
Oh my god. Looks like... Is that blood? The hell?
hell were they keeping here before me? And what happened to him? What does it mean, I wonder?
Am I thinking of the wrong game? I could have swore he ended. I could have swore he ended the game saying "What the fuck," but maybe they fixed it in. Maybe they fixed it in the redone version. I could have swore that's how they ended it. But anyways, yeah, there we go. Assassin's Creed finally done. This stream was damn near 4 hours. So thanks for everybody who came out and/or stayed the entire time, for the love of God. But that final boss battle, I actually had to look up how to beat it the first time I played through, because I had my long sword out, I tried the short blade, I tried everything. Could not kill him, because anytime I countered him, he would disappear, he vanishes somewhere else using the Apple of Eden. That is the Apple of Eden, like the apple that Adam and Eve supposedly bit to give everybody original sin way back in God and all that stuff. Genesis, you know how it works. The assassins got a hold of it, Amwa got it, he got rid of everybody else who wanted it, and then he was going to use it for himself. As Altair, to beat that final boss battle, all you do is just switch to the hidden blade, wait for him to attack, and counter at the right time, you stab him, it's over, you win, good job. And that cuts down what should be a really hard boss battle into something very easy. But that's Assassin's Creed. It's all done, it's out of the way. I don't know why, I thought at the end he said, "What the fuck?" I could have swore those were his final words. I now have the Game of the Year edition, so maybe it's different than the way I played it before, or maybe it's because I didn't look at the computer to understand everything. That the ending changed a little bit, but yeah. So there we go. Now for my review on this one. If you guys who have watched the playthrough or the Twitch stream or anything like that want to get into the Assassin's Creed series, you like it, you think it looks cool. If you thought this game was kind of a lull or kind of a bore, I couldn't call you wrong. This game is easily, to me, the worst out of all the Assassin's Creeds. Now, I haven't played Black Flag yet, but it looks really good. Maybe not, I don't know. But if I were you and you wanted to get into the Assassin's Creed story, you want to play through the whole game, I would recommend watching a playthrough. If you saw any part of this game and this game didn't look super amazing, if this game looked like it could be boring, because it is, it's rinse, lather, repeat. Every single time after you get the intros out of the way, you go to a city, you find the bureau, you do the missions, whether it be, it's one of three, it's beat 'em up, listen in, one of four, beat 'em up, listen in, pickpocket, or go assassinate people stealthily through town. It's one of four every single time. You do those missions, you go back to the bureau, then you go kill the Templar guy after some cutscene happens. It's the same thing every time. You do that 9 times in a row, and then they have the ending, and that's about it. It's rinse, lather, repeat. So if this looked boring at all to you, I would recommend watching a playthrough or reading up the story on Wikipedia just so you guys know what happens, and skipping playing Assassin's Creed 1. Now, if the game looked amazing to you, by all means, go in, go for it, have a ball. But, to me, Kristen Bell played Lucy. Oh my god, I did not know that. Anyways, go and have a ball, do anything like that. Play the game, but if this game looked boring to you, it's okay to skip this one, in my opinion. If you watch my playthrough, watch somebody else's playthrough, go to Wikipedia, read up the story, what happens. That'll take you like 30 minutes at most. All that stuff. And then just skip the first one. Learn the story, know what happens, and then don't bother even playing the first one. Because even if you watch somebody else's playthrough, you can still skip through, like when you know, okay, they're just going to go do stupid missions for a little while. Skip through 10, 20 minutes, get to the part of the story that matters, and then keep going. And then just know the story. And that's all that really matters in the end. And then after that, go play 2, and then Brotherhood, then Revelations, then 3, then 4, Black Flag, whatever, so on and so forth. I wouldn't skip any of the other games because the other games are all really, really good. And the story mode's awesome. But I wouldn't fault you for skipping the first one if you're into that sort of thing. So that's kind of my review on it. That's kind of how I feel about the whole thing. Compared to the other Assassin's Creeds, this one's very clunky. There were a lot of times when I want to jump a certain direction. I feel like I'm holding my stick the right way, and he just doesn't go that way for some reason. He can only jump off buildings at certain weird angles. There were a couple of jumps I really thought I should have made that I don't. And they fixed that in the future ones. Now, I can't compare Assassin's Creed 1 to all the future games. I think the reason that this series survived and did so well, even though this first game wasn't the best one, is because at the time that it came out, it was something really new that people hadn't seen before. So even though the first game, I think it sold really well, it's one of PlayStation 3's greatest hits, so it sold really well. Even though the gameplay wasn't the best, just the whole fact that it was a brand new idea and everything like that made it that special and all that stuff. So that's why it lived there. Now, I think if you were to like re-release Assassin's Creed, like let's say the Assassin's Creed series never happened, right? And you re-released Assassin's Creed 1, the game I just played, out today with updated graphics and maybe more voice actors and stuff, I don't think it would do as well. But since at the time it was so huge, it was something so new, it went over really well. Then they went on to make 2, thank God, because 2 was an amazing game. It's a huge step up. The story is not go to a town, do mission, assassinate, go back. They change a lot. The controls get way less clunky. You can do a lot more. I mean, you know, just all that stuff. So 2, and then from then on out, everything is just a huge upgrade. But that's basically my review on Assassin's Creed. If you want me to give you a number, 6, at most 6.5 out of 10. And like I said, the other ones go through the roof. I mentioned it a little bit before. By far, this is, I don't want to call it my least favorite because I had fun doing Twitch. I had fun posting on YouTube and reading the comments and everything like that. But this is, I can say, out of all the games I've played through for my YouTube channel and all the games I have planned to play through in the future, this one is, looking at it, the least fun to play through. So I wouldn't really chalk this one up for my nostalgic awesome games. I was going to do the entire rest of the Assassin's Creed series anyways, and why leave the first one out, even if it is a bad one, you know, just to get them all in there. But yeah, enjoyed the ride, glad it's over, and I think that's going to do it for me as far as YouTube goes. So I want to thank all you guys for watching the Assassin's Creed playthrough. Thank you for making it this far, especially. Leave a like if you enjoyed the whole series on Thundershot, and I'm out. Peace, guys.